Hey guys, welcome back to Dynasty Watch. It's your co-host Christian,
And I'm your co-host Armand.
and today's episode we'll be talking about episode 6 of Welcome to Derry, called "In the Name of the Father." We'll also be doing non spoilers in the beginning and then spoilers after, and then we'll also be talking about Zootopia 2 because we watched it, and then the upcoming movie of FNAF, which is probably like a big movie that's coming out within this year, or within the last month of the year, so. And that's it basically. So we'll just hop straight into it. So pass over to my co-host Armand.
All right. So I guess right off the bat, what's your rating for this episode?
No lie, I didn't. It was decent, but I wouldn't say it's not better than the last episode.
My thoughts are
Uh,
exact the same. This is the exact same.
yeah, it's a high. It's an 8 though. It's a high 8. I'm not gonna say it's like terrible. I just didn't. I just think the last episode was like way better. So, but I'll give it like an 8.5. Eight and a
Oh,
half. That's a
okay.
good one. Like 8.5. Like 8.5. Like either eights or a high eights, I guess you could say. But how
For
about you?
for me, it's a 9. It was amazing. I really liked it. And you know what I really loved about this? This is my second favorite episode of the show now so far. I think this episode was really good. It gave us a lot of lore, more lore than I
Mm.
expected. It it had a lot of good build, and it felt like they were just dropping like gasoline everywhere, and they just lit up the lighter and then they turned off the screen. So I think episode 7 has potential to be the best episode of of the series, just based
Yeah, cool.
on on the things they've set up with this episode.
Yeah, that's true. It could be. Well, how many episodes left? Like two, right?
Literally we have 2 left.
Damn, bro. Oh, I'm gonna miss this show. I mean, they're already announced for season 2, right? Or no? I haven't heard
They
anything
already
about it.
confirmed for having 3 seasons.
Okay, but it's gonna be a banger show. All right, but I guess it was yeah, no, 8.5. I give it 8.5. I think the backstory. I think the backstory of everything was good. I liked everything how it was. Um, Again, I have no complaints with obviously the characters and stuff like that. I just think the last episode was just like so much better that I can't really put it in the nines. But I could see it being in the nine, so I like if someone were to tell me like I wouldn't be like, oh no, like I could see why. So, but no, I think it was a good episode. I have no complaints about it. Just certain parts I would say caught me off guard, but in a good way though, because usually like I would never get caught off guard by something, but yeah, no, it just but I guess what's happened to spoilers, right?
I think that's about yeah, that's about everything we could really say. Honestly, there's a lot to talk about this in this episode. Uh and most of it has to do with spoilers, and it's really hard to not talk about spoilers in this episode. I feel like
That's true.
I feel like at this point 5 through the rest are like kind of harder, or are going to be harder to talk about uh with no spoilers, but yeah, if you haven't checked out the episode, definitely check it out, and then you can come back here and hear our thoughts. But yeah, we'll get straight into the spoilers. And oh my god, that opening in Juniper Hill with Pennywise, that was good, right?
Oh, it was, dude. No, it was good. I ain't gonna I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think I think it was gonna go like straight off like that. I think that's probably been like the best opening for the show. I would say
I think so.
like yeah, just because of how like it was because we got to see Pennywise like early on and like so. But no, it was dude. That caught me so off guard. The intro. I thought it wasn't just be like how it usually was with like the characters and stuff like that. But no, like it took back to like with Juniper Hill, and then it took back with that little girl, and then obviously we ended up seeing Pennywise, and so. But the stuff afterwards is what kind of caught me off guard a little bit too, like just the characters and like how everything was like presented itself. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah, I
the
guess
the ladies and like
let's
that
just
stuff.
jump, I guess, right to that, just because why not? Uh, Kirsch being confirmed, like Heard being confirmed as Kirsch, and being like the old lady.
Uh,
and the fact that we now know that she works with Pennywise is crazy. Also, the reveal actually. So you know what? I have been theorizing about this. We even joked about it on the last episode too that it might be Pennywise, but I didn't think it was like. Uh, I didn't expect her to be human. I guess I don't know. That caught me off guard the most
it's
was
not.
that she
It's
was
not.
that she's
It's not.
normal.
Yeah, it's not Pennywise in disguise. It's just more of like she's controlled by Pennywise. She's like
She's just
she,
crazy. She's not
she's
even
crazy. Yeah,
like it's
she
completely
thinks
on her
that.
own choice that she
Yeah.
wants to work with him. It's such a weird thing, but uh like they played it off really well. And I will say that I should have mentioned this on the podcast at some point. But didn't you also find it odd that out of all the photos, like all the photos got changed besides that one with the clown, right? Like in the
The
cemetery?
oh yeah, yeah.
I was gonna mention that. I was like, I found it a little odd that they didn't change the clown, but I thought maybe it was like Pennywise giving like a middle finger because it's like it's such a difficult like photo to be able to even tell what's going
Yeah.
on. But yeah, no, that's crazy that she was the one there. I did call it when it was with Will, looking through like the telescope thing. I said
Oh
that it
yeah.
looked like she was. It looked like a wig. It didn't look like Pennywise. And yeah, when they zoomed in more, I'm like, oh my god, that is not him. Like that reveal. Oh, it was amazing. And seeing Lily's reaction to that, that's what made it really well.
Uh, oh no, that's true. Yeah, the way that she got caught off guard by everything was like really fantastic. She got I guess the worst surprise at the worst moment. Obviously, with the interaction she had with Ronnie early on in the episode, and now obviously just to come to find out that the lady she trusted the most was secretly like trying to help Pennywise, or I guess is helping Pennywise in a way.
Although for some reason she's
So
okay with Lily, I guess it's because they have like a similar,
a connection.
yeah,
Yeah.
connection with like the fact that they both lost their father. But she that they kind of shown though that she's definitely okay with killing children.
Oh, 100%. And that
That
like
one girl
it
that
was
was
bullshit.
so messed up.
Dude, no, I'm gonna say what really like this is the first time I really got like freaked out in like a certain part, and it was the way that he was running. And
Oh,
like I
running and
guess in a
laughing.
way, yeah, it dude. That I don't know why. Like I never get chills like with Pennywise itself. Like throughout the whole episode, like the show, I've never gotten like chills once. Like for any scary scene, I've never gotten like jump scared, nothing. Like obviously it's good scenes, but like it just didn't freak me out. But for some reason, this is the one that like but even like going to like the movies itself, like they never really like nothing really never freaked me out. But for some reason, this part, just like him running and laughing, and then also the way he started walking towards the girl, and for some reason, like it just gave me the chills. I don't know, like if anyone else has gotten that, but it just gave me chills, bro. I was like, what the? I was like,
Oh, I
this is the
could see
first time I
that.
got chills in the
When
game.
he did the laugh, I was like, my god, that was like the most perfect sinister laugh I think Pennywise has ever done in anything. It was
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
way he did it was just so creepy. I was like, oh, that was sick. Like he's just the way he was running and everything. I'm like, damn. Like this is easily the freakiest Pennywise has been in any of the media. I feel, but I think the thing that's actually scared me the most with him personally, like not scared, but I guess like it gave me chills was like during that one scene in the store when people kept like walking around Lily.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah. I
that scene bothered me because I've felt that. I've had that where I'm like I feel like I'm being watched but I don't know where. And yeah, you see just people constantly looking at her and then they just disappear and you're just like what the fuck? So, yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I don't know.
That
That
scene
scene didn't give me that much.
that
It
scene
creeped me out
connected
a
with
little
me the
bit, but it
most.
didn't.
uh that scene connected with me the most, and then the other scene that didn't bother me but it did make me kind of feel a little like it didn't I just felt uncomfortable watching was Ronnie's dead mom, like that whole
Oh
scene.
yeah.
Yeah, like seeing her like kind of like trying to like she was doing good acting there, the actress that plays Ronnie, like the way she was like
100%. Yeah.
crawling on the floor. I was like, oh, that sounds horrible, Jesus. And then I think,
Yeah, no.
oh, you know what? Actually, there was one scene that did make me kind of like it didn't scare me, but it was hard for me to watch. But that's also because I have an issue with it. Is anything to do with like the eyes? like if someone's like touching, like gonna like get
Oh
stabbed in
yeah,
the eye
yeah.
or something. That whole scene where she's like trying to cut her eye. Oh my god, that bothered me so much. I kept like kind of like I kept like trying to not like look at the screen, like because it didn't, like I don't know, it just makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. None of those scenes like really gave me chills. It just made me like a bit uncomfortable, or like kind of like I guess creeped me out a little bit, but it never gave me like chills the way like that specific one. I don't know why. It was just because again I watched it at night again. I think I watched it like at 10 o'clock.
Uh,
So yeah, I was watching with my sisters and like I don't know why. It was just like all with like I guess the walking and the way how it was, and then also like how he like brutally murdered that girl. Like oh my god, bro! Like you could hear like all the noises
yeah, he
like
slurped her
when
up.
he was killing. Dude, oh, okay.
He,
Okay.
he drank her like she was a smoothie. He took like there
No, no,
was
he really
literally
did.
only a puddle left.
No, he really did. Yeah, no, that shit was crazy. But I don't know. It was just like the way he was running and walking, and
I
then
know
like
what you're
also
talking
like
about, like that scene where he has like the where he did the thing where he was running towards Lily, like in the
yeah,
sewers, but he did it this time, but he did like a laugh with it, so like it felt more
yeah.
creepy.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why. That I've never like this is the first time I've gotten chills like within the show ever. But I don't think I've ever gotten like even like within the movies. Like I've never like really like gotten chills like that. It was just this scene. I don't know, but
The
it. I
only
mean,
scene
if it
that's
gave me chills,
ever
that's a good thing.
the only scene that's ever given me chills for like any of like the it stuff was Georgie's death because I feel so uncomfortable the way he's looking at Georgie and talking to him. I don't know what it is about
Oh,
it. It
that's
just
yeah.
me. I just feel very anxious watching that scene. I've always felt anxious watching that scene, and it's never changed. That's the only scene that's ever bothered me. But I will say that scene though, it was really good. And actually, what I really liked about the stuff in the past, where the episode starts off, because it starts off in Juniper Hill in 1935.
Mhm.
I really liked that they had like a black and white uh colors, and then you had like the balloon that was red, and you had Pennywise's yellow eyes as like the only color in that episode.
No,
Like in the
no,
beginning
yeah,
part.
that. No, those scenes were actually really good. I really liked how what they did with it when like they were just like it was just black and white, like how it was back in the old days. Obviously, like the world wasn't black and white, but like they made it seem like that,
Like in the
and
old
no, it was
movies,
just really
yeah.
good. Yeah, it was really good. I liked it. I liked everything about it. The opening was amazing, and obviously it didn't show all that parts, but obviously we got to see more of it down the show. But like, the opening was good. Obviously, the song for the show was actually a banger.
Yeah,
So
also, have you noticed that the song's getting more eerie? It was so noticeable in this
yeah,
episode. Like, you
oh
hear
yeah,
it,
you can
like,
see
it
everything.
starts getting more eerie, like, halfway through, and then it just gets, like, worse and worse.
Yeah, no, yeah, I didn't notice that, and then I never seen like Pennywise was amazing. Again, Pennywise is always amazing in these type of scenes, so I enjoyed him. And then obviously we get to see the interaction with Lily and Ronnie having their fight. That one kind of caught me off guard because I thought everything was okay, and then obviously Ronnie had like that big reaction, which she has a reason to. I mean, what Lily did was crazy. So and then
Yeah.
also she's starting to. Is it me or do you feel like she's getting affected by that crystal?
I was gonna say, like, I thought it was really weird how she didn't want to let go of the crystal. It was
Does it right? Do you
really
feel like?
odd. Like that, like, I don't know. It was like, it wasn't anything crazy that she did, but the way she said it, where she's like, "Oh, here, you guys can look at the crystal," and then they're like, "Oh, cool, can I look at it?" And she's like, don't take it," or something like that. And
Yeah, she's like, don't touch it. She
yeah,
even screamed it.
yeah, and
She's like, don't
I was
touch
like,
it.
that's odd. We haven't seen any like thing to show like that there would be an effect like that, you know?
I mean, this could show otherwise. I mean, she was never like that before, unless she's having like just like a traumatic effect after seeing Pennywise. But I don't even think so because like she was kind of normal afterwards. It was just more when she's holding a crystal. She doesn't seem like herself.
Yeah, but she's been keeping the crystal for like the rest of the episode too. I don't know. I feel part of it could be
She
just
took it to school.
because yeah, but part of it for me it might be just because like obviously it saved her, so she doesn't want to let it go.
Yeah,
But on the other hand, it also could be something. So I'm not against the idea of it. I just don't know we don't have enough information yet. Next episode it will
yeah,
have enough where I could at least make an idea or like a guess because they didn't really focus too much on the crystal, but they acknowledged that there could be something.
That's yeah. We haven't seen enough with the crystal, I'll say. So, anything is still up in the air for like possibilities. But
I
for
did
right now,
think,
I
yeah,
think
I
I
did
mean
think it was a little odd.
you could go both ways. You could like just say like it's because of Pennywise, like she was like it's what the crystal saved her, or because the crystal's affecting her. So I don't really know. But no, do you think, bro? Riley's a hypocrite, bro. Do you like how she gets mad after Lily did one thing, but then after like the whole entire show, she's been trying to tell people for like Lily to go tell the police that what she saw and stuff like that to save her dad.
No, yeah.
I don't know if like I don't know if you thought of it that way.
I
I
feel
was like,
like
damn.
Ronnie is just getting a little like it's just like she's just broken. She's at the point where she's just mad and she just wants to like just scream and
Save her
everything.
dad.
Yep.
Save
And
her father. Yeah.
well, you know what? It was nice to see that they got reunited in this episode.
Oh yeah.
So let's go actually like kind of in order again. So after the
Yeah.
flashback, we get the intro, and then after the intro, we get to see all the kids are like are together shaken up, and they're talking about like the different things that are going on. While that's going on also, we get to see what's his name? Will's dad, Leroy. We get to see
Oh,
him.
he slapped up. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I didn't think he was gonna hit him, bro. And then, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, we get to
Slapped
see
the shit out of his son.
Will and Leroy arguing because Will wants to go help his friends, but Leroy obviously is like, no, we should definitely stay away from this town. And honestly, while I understand why Will would want to help, at the same time, I would more so go ahead and say like, hey, maybe we should like come up with a plan outside in like the military base. Like you know what I would have asked? I would have asked if I could bring my friends to the base, like to the house or whatever that we're staying at, so that they can be safe. Like as like so we can come up with something. But no, he was obviously very against anything of him going back there. And yeah, he slapped him pretty bad. And Will was obviously starstruck, and Will ran away back into the town, and Leroy felt bad, and his wife gave him a very brutal stare after the whole
I
incident.
mean,
It's
I
understandable.
think anyone would, bro. Like, dude, he like that. Like that one caught me off guard. I didn't think he was gonna hit his son, but then he ended up hitting his son, and I was like,
No, that's how it
no
was back in the
way.
day.
It really was.
I'm actually surprised that was as big of a reaction. Actually, when I saw that, I was like, "Is that normal or is that not?" I'm like, "I feel like it's not normal." And then, and then they were all like acting. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah. So this is more, this is how it should be." Okay, but
You know, I was like,
yeah, that was pretty
everything. I
brutal.
mean, he has not he doesn't have no one should ever hit the kid. Obviously, there's no reason for that. I mean, but does have a reason to get mad. Like he did tell like his son not to go anywhere near the town, and he obviously ended up going back. And then I mean,
Especially
it's sad
since
to
he
say,
knows
but he
about like
ultimately
the
the it
mysterious part
stuff.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then ultimately, like it's sad to say, but like Will was like the cause of Russell's death. So obviously,
Yep, he was the
yeah,
cause of his
it's uh,
death, and the whole like just the fact that he almost shot his kid is pretty sad to even think about. And I
yeah,
do feel
but
bad
I mean,
for Leroy even like having to go through those emotions of like realizing that he almost just killed his own son.
yeah, and then he ended up killing the uncle. So everything kind of went downhill from there, and obviously all because of Will. So
Yeah, and then we get to see all the kids get together. And they talk about the crystal, and we get to see more. We get to see more like more talking of them together, and I really like their interactions together. But that's also when we got to see Ronnie and Lily basically like start to yell at each other and get mad. Ronnie said a few things that were a little too far. I felt, um,
100%,
th-
100%.
a bit like and then obviously Will has to be the player, so he has to go ahead and try to get her, and
Ooh, they're gonna get together. There's no way. There's no way.
I'm scared. She's dying. I don't believe like they've mentioned they've mentioned Mike's mom and dad's names, and I'm 99% sure, because I haven't fact checked it again in a while, but I remember checking. I think Ronnie's not the name of the mom, so obviously it's not gonna last.
Maybe they might survive it to season 2, and then they end up dying.
Well, season 2 is gonna be taking place in the past, so no one
Or they
in
go back to
this.
the future. They go back to the future. Go back to the future. Go back to the past. Why not?
You sound like Marty in that one scene of Back to the Future where he runs to Doc Brown after Doc sent him back in time, and he's like, no, no, how are you here? He's like, you sent me back to the future, but I'm back from the future, and I've come to the past because I need you to help me get back to the future.
Yeah, that scene was confusing. That's exactly. See, possibility. Anything's possible. So they're gonna go back to the past.
There could be something. I don't know. I don't see it delving into that, but
No,
we never know.
I think they'll get together. They'll get together. I think before she ends up dying, and then it'll make it like all dramatic, and then she ends up dying. I think that's what I think we'll see what happening. Cause dude, the whole dude. You cannot tell me that interaction they have, they're not gonna get together. There's just no way. If it wasn't for Will's mom, they would have kissed, bro. There's just no
Bro,
way.
she totally blocked him. He's like, damn.
Cock blocked, bro. Oh my god, bro. Why is it always the parents that interfere at the worst moments?
Yeah, that was pretty brutal
And
for him.
shows specifically or movies. It's just like they know.
I will say though, she did do a good thing though, because she took both of them back to the base and she
Oh
reunited
yeah,
Ronnie back with her dad.
yeah. That was good to see.
Yeah,
I didn't think he was gonna hide out in the like that area though. I thought he was gonna be like somewhere else, but then obviously we ended up seeing there. I was like, oh, okay. It was good that she was able to see her dad again. Obviously, we'll see what happens with him. So, but
oh yeah, we also
and
got to see
then
Dick Halloran. Actually, well, Dick Halloran's the thing we saw first, where we get to see him find
bro,
out
he's all messed up.
that they're keeping Henry in the place, and he's just like, what the heck, man, and just like kind of like, it's like, you know what, that's not my problem, and walked away. Dude, he is so messed up in this episode.
Oh,
He's
he
a
really is.
broken.
I mean, bro, look what he went through.
Yep.
I think anyone would be broken. He looks like he's drunk all the time
Well, yeah, he's
in the
been
show.
drinking the whole. Well, he wasn't drinking the whole show. Well, he's like drunk, but he does drink like fairly often. But in this episode, we did get to really see that he was drunk the entire episode, pretty much, because he doesn't want to deal with his demons.
Mhm.
I'm curious to see
I
if we're
mean,
gonna see any development with his character, but I feel like at this point it's more so kind of a I want to leave because he no longer feels like he has power like he did, because Pennywise made a fool of him and also kind of broke him with his box.
dude, Pennywise really like destroyed him.
Yeah, so that 1v1 was
You,
a pretty brutal one.
I mean, let's be honest here. He wasn't gonna win. He had a good
Yeah,
chance.
he definitely took a hard beating on this one, and yeah, no, he's
No,
broken in this
he
episode. Literally, we could probably skip over all pretty much everything with him. Besides that, he's basically seeing visions of like dead
dead
people from
people.
the past, and also seeing like people that have died in the military, and he says that as long as he doesn't acknowledge them, that he'll be fine. But the second he does, they won't stop talking to him, and they tell him about things that you will only know if you passed away. And so it kind of just shows that he's just really broken. I don't know if we're
Yeah,
gonna. I mean, they meant Leroy did mention that he wants him to use his abilities to be able to find a way to trap Pennywise, but I just don't see how that story could fit in with 2 episodes left. You know?
yeah. I don't see it working either. I don't know. Like after like the whole interaction, like I think Halloran was like the best. I think if you could think of someone that had the best chance to I think really go against Pennywise was Halloran in in this show. But obviously we saw like what happened with him and like he ended up like not even like really like swinging at Pennywise. He ended up like just getting KO'd instantly.
Yeah, he
So
doesn't. He
I
doesn't
don't
have any
really.
more fighting in him. I feel so.
Yeah,
I don't feel like we're
I
gonna
don't really
see him
see.
have an interaction with Pennywise.
Yeah,
At least like, not one where he's like gonna like try to face him again. It's
fight
more
him.
so just like
Yeah.
a scared of him and try to run away from him.
Even
So
then, I don't think he would really stand a chance. Like we already saw like what happened the first time. Like I don't see no difference happening a second time, unless like he has the crystal or something.
yeah, I
Maybe
think
like
he's
that's
just
where
gonna. I
like
think literally what's gonna be left of it is that he's just gonna run away, because I don't see him
yeah.
being able to do anything else against him. And then we also got to see more Margie and Rich like scenes, and
Two
they're
games
so
together too,
cute.
bro.
They're so cute.
Dude,
They're too
dude, there's
cute
gonna
though.
be.
So there's definitely gonna be some sort of death.
I think Richie. I think Richie's gonna die, bro. Oh my
I'll
god,
tell you
bro.
what my theory is. So we've mentioned the idea that Margie could be related to Richie. My
Mm.
idea is that Margie and Rich have this beautiful connection, and Rich dies. Margie names Richie after Rich, as like in memory, you know.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. That could be a yeah. Dude, I don't want him to die though. Oh my god, bro. There's
I'm
no way to
calling
kill
it.
off
He's
the
dying
only.
next episode. That's
Bro,
that's
there's no
my
way to
my
kill off
big
the.
thing.
There's no way to kill off the only two Hispanics in the show, bro. That's gotta be like motivated like on some bad ways, bro. Like I refuse, I refuse to believe it.
Yeah, no,
Oh
they're definitely not lasting. I feel like
dude, oh my god, bro.
it's
They killed off
gonna
the
go
best
bad for them.
characters.
And then we
They
obviously
killed
get
off.
more of the Ingrid stuff where she's well, we find out that she's Periwinkle. That's like her Pennywise name, like her version of
Mm,
Pennywise. And like her whole thing is that she's just wanting to bring
impress Pennywise.
bring kids to Pennywise just so that she could see her father, even for a little bit, which is kind of messed up. Lily obviously doesn't like
Buy
the
it.
idea, and
Yeah.
she loses it when she finds out, and she has the crystal still, so she literally takes a swipe at her, cuts her hand, and runs away. And I was surprised she got away as easily as she did. But
Mm.
yeah. Also,
I
there
ain't
was
gonna
another
lie.
scene too where oh, wait, what were you gonna say?
I ain't gonna lie. The way like that whole like scene was going, I thought Pennywise was gonna pop up.
I was
I don't know if you
thinking
got
that
the
he
same take.
might pop up, but I didn't feel like he was once we got more confirmation on some things with her.
Yeah,
But
I
I
thought at
feel
first he
like
was going to like kill
there's got to
Rose
be
going.
something with her, and I feel like she has to die in some way because obviously that's not her in chapter 2, because obviously that's
Mm.
Pennywise who just used her as a form. But I just don't see how like those two, like I don't know, I just don't see how maybe like they could give her a good ending without her dying in this season, you know.
I feel like she's gonna go out by Pennywise.
I feel like that's the best way for that to happen. So I would love for that to be the case. I feel like it's either gonna be like a Lily thing or a Pennywise thing where he just gets her because he just feels like she's not doing anything anymore.
Yeah, I don't. Bro, that lady is crazy though. Like I thought she. I knew you could tell she was like kind of like weird, like from the first interaction. 'Cause obviously, we all thought like she was Pennywise's daughter. But like, dude, she was crazy, bro. Like, how are you gonna try to impress like a mass god murderer? Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like he like eats children, bro. Like, so I don't know. That is crazy. And obviously, she ends up like trying to dress up as Pennywise, and then just tries to lure people. So I don't know. She's crazy, bro. She's messed up in the head. I don't know what else to say to it.
Yeah, her like doing that stuff is pretty messed up. And then I mean they didn't say it in this episode. They'll probably confirm it in another, but they did imply that because towards the end of the episode, we see like this whole party that's going on where Henry's at. Like they're doing a whole thing like where like all like the black military men are like all hanging out. Like they've made a club
Mm.
there and stuff, and they're drinking and everything. And apparently Bowers is notified. Actually, Bowers lost his job, which I didn't know about. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but we get to see Clint. He
I kind of my bad. I kind of like had a feeling something's gonna happen with her because I think like I forgot when he mentioned it, but he also mentioned that like that he was gonna get in trouble for his job if they didn't capture him to begin with, Henry. So I think like obviously like him escaping kind of just like got him obviously fired. So I kind of did have a feeling he might. That I didn't think he was gonna get fired though. I thought he was gonna be like not like what was he like a star what was he
He was
like
a
the captain,
sheriff.
right?
He was like a sheriff or
Sheriff.
deputy.
Yeah, I
Not
thought he
like
was
the
gonna be
BB
like
sheriff.
D
Yeah.
rank down.
Yeah,
And then
I was thinking something like that, but I didn't think he was gonna get fired. So that actually did shock me. But we also find out that he was tipped by a lady, and the only lady that knows where Henry uh is Mrs. Kirsch. So I feel like
but I
that's
don't
who
think
it's got to be.
no, I don't know. There's no. Don't they have like a secret relationship or that's a different lady?
That is her, but that's what I'm saying is that also, but she also knows that Ronnie uh is there now. So
Well, no, she doesn't know that Ronnie's there.
well, okay. Well, let's just go through what. Okay, yeah. So obviously, we don't have confirmation that she knows that Ronnie's there, but let's just go through the idea that she brought her there. Obviously, uh, somehow Leroy's wife found out, so it might have been through her, but we know that that in some way they were gonna reunite the kid. I feel like that this was all set up by her just so that she can get a bunch of uh, people killed so that Pennywise would be able to arrive there and then take all those bodies in. But
That is a possibility. That's a possibility. I
that
thought. Oh my bad.
oh,
My bad. No, I was just saying. Let me say that quick. You know who I have had a few. I don't know. You thought also it was like the only white lady that was singing there. I thought, bro, the first thing that popped up in my head, I thought it was gonna be her. No, I don't know if you remember the.
uh
Yeah, because bro, she was the only white lady there. So like, and obviously like, look at where she's at.
I could see
And
something
we
with that,
obviously,
but honestly, yeah, no, my idea is more so on Kirsch right now, just because obviously we find out she's crazy, and I could totally see her doing something. I mean, she's been getting kills for Pennywise for so long. I feel like this could be an elaborate thing for her. So,
yeah, that is true. Yeah, I can see that as a
especially since
possibility.
she's the only one that knows that he was there, that he's there, like the only one that really, like that. She's literally the one that brought him there. So, like, there's got to be something
Yeah,
there.
it just sucks. We don't really have like any other like suspects. Like she's really the only one, and obviously it wouldn't be like there's really no one else. It wouldn't be the kids. It wouldn't be Will's mom, unless maybe it's um what was that again? Halloran?
It can't be him, big though, because it can't be well, not Will's dad is Leroy, but it can't be
Oh, Leroy,
Leroy
my.
or
I forgot the name, bro.
it can't be Leroy or Dick because Bowers mentioned that it was a woman. So no matter what, it's a woman that did it.
Oh
So that's
yeah.
why when he mentioned that a woman said that, I was like, the only woman that I can think of that would say anything would be her. That's the
I
only
like
thing I
completely
can see.
forgot.
So
I completely forgot. He said it was a woman. Yeah, it erased everything. Yeah, it could. I guess that's the only. That's really the only person. Yeah, that's the only person I could really think of. I thought it would have been like that lady in the building, but I don't really
the
think
twist is
that's.
that that's what's gonna be.
Imagine, bro. That's what I thought of. She was the only lady there that was white. So I was like, but yeah. There's really no one else
Yeah. So
unless
the
like someone just saw him walking in. That's the only thing I can think of.
that could be something too. But yeah, then the episode ends with Well, actually, let's just go really quickly. We get to see Rich and actually, you know what? This was a redemption episode for Margie because we got to see Margie finally tell back like talk back to the patty cakes. Like she got to like
Oh
say
yeah,
like she got to embrace it, and she's into Rich. And then we got to see Rich and her like having fun and dancing at the party and
drinking alcohol.
drinking alcohol. That was funny when they're what
Yeah.
was it? Margie's like, I like Air Force Coke or military Coke. That was really funny. Rich is playing the drums and everything, and
Dude, he could play the drums.
oh yeah, he can. He should join the runarounds. Um,
100%. Say, what's he has a good chance, I'll say.
yeah, and then yeah, we get to see all of them having fun and everything, and That's when we get to see the mob at the end of the episode come. All of them start to come, and obviously it's not going to end well. So
100% now. We obviously saw what ended up
yeah,
happening.
I think it's gonna be really bad. And
I don't.
uh, my thought. So I guess let's just go to my next thing, and this is kind of like the next step to leaving the conversation of this. But we're on episode now. We're gonna be on episode 7, which is kind of crazy to think. We only have 2 episodes left. So let's throw out the names that you think are gonna live, and who do you think is gonna die. I'll start by naming each person, and you're gonna tell me if you think that they're gonna be alive by the end of the season or die at the end of the season. So let's go with the most obvious. Will.
Well, lives.
Yeah, lives. He's dying as an adult, and I don't think they're gonna show that in this. I mean, they could actually. I could see that happening, but
And like at the end, like at the
yeah,
end.
like they jump.
Oh wait, that. Yeah, that is true. They show like how he died and everything.
I could see something like that
That is.
happening. That would be
Yeah,
really
that would be
interesting.
cool.
That would be
That would
really
actually be like.
messed up, especially since they've made us like him so much. But
It would be messed up, but it would be cool to see like how everything happened in the future, like how I ended up like how he ended up dying and stuff like that. So okay, yeah.
I could see
Yeah,
something with
obviously he
that, but
lives.
for now I'm gonna say he lives. I don't think we're gonna see him die in the season. Uh, Lily, what do you think?
Dude, it's because she's protected by so much. She has the necklace, the bracelet. She has the crystal now. I don't like. I just don't see her like dying. I want to say she lives.
I'm gonna say she dies. I think she's gonna be lobotomized in Juniper Hill. That's
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
yeah.
possibility.
I
I
think
don't.
that
I
she's
don't.
gonna be
I
sent
don't.
to the crazy house. Each episode, I'm gonna tell you why. Each episode, we have seen like something where like people are just seeing that she looks crazy. Even in this episode, we really got to see it when when she was freaking out in the classroom and everything, and everyone's just looking at her. Like I feel like this is heading towards her being blamed for something, and then she's gonna be sent to Juniper Hill, and they're gonna lobotomize her. And I could see that literally being the ending for her is that she gets lobotomized, and she dies that way. She doesn't die to Pennywise, but she dies to being lobotomized, or maybe Pennywise does it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I see. I know. I don't think it'll be by Pennywise. I think she's just too protected. I think she's too much protected by everything that I don't think Pennywise can get her. I think more possibility she getting like shot or something, or like obviously what you say she gets I would say it
Lobotomized.
again and the bottom eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think Pennywise will get her.
Well,
I would say live for just I want to see how episode 7 plays out. Just I want to see I want to see what they do with her. Cause so, but
obviously
I think she I
we
think she,
can change what we think by episode 7, but
yeah.
for now, this is gonna be our for sure like to see uh if we're which like who had like the closer guess.
Yeah,
So
I say live. I say live. I'll say
all
live
right,
for
I'm
now.
gonna say die. So that's the first one we've changed. So Will lives and Lily dies for me. You think both of those are gonna live? Now let's go with Rich.
Oh, he's dying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's gonna die in the next episode.
Dude, stop, bro.
I
Oh,
I really don't want to see it, but I really believe that he like they might start a fire or something, and he's gonna get hurt or something. Maybe he helps Marge and like saves her.
yeah. I don't, dude. Oh my god. Or he gets shot, like, or Pennywise. I
Exactly.
don't know, dude. Oh my god. Nah, he's gonna die. I think he dies, bro. It's gonna be sad. I don't think he'll die in next episode.
Oh, you don't think he'll die in
Oh,
the next one?
wait, hold on. Wait, let me see. Cause what are the possibilities? Okay, obviously, I don't think it would be by Pennywise. I don't think, because obviously the way how the episode ended, I don't think we're gonna really get like an interaction with Pennywise with Rich. Um, I think it's more of like they like lit the building on fire, or like they shoot him. But I don't. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do I think that any of that will happen?
So we both agree. We think he's dying. You,
Yeah, I know he's gonna die. He dies for sure in this show. I just don't know when it would be. But
I'm
I
calling
think
it.
yeah.
My prediction's gonna be episode 7. So you think
I would
episode 8?
say, yeah, I'll say episode 8. I think
Okay.
I don't. I wouldn't be by Pennywise though. For the next episode, it would have to be by like a shooting or something.
Okay.
So
Okay. Um. Next one is Marge. I think she's gonna live.
Oh no, she lives. Yeah, she has to live.
I think she's gonna be Richie's mom. So that's what I think. This one actually I feel like has like originally for me was the most obvious one, but I feel like has become the most hard one to guess. What do you think's gonna happen to Ronnie?
Dude, I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I don't think she dies though. I don't. I feel like. Oh my god, I don't know with this one. Cause she lived it once already. There's no possibility again.
I could see her
I
I
mean,
could see her dying, but the thing is that there's an open possibility now because obviously her dad's back with her now, so they could literally leave. So I could see her
yeah, but
leaving and making it out.
look how the episode ended with this. Like they do, I think they do get captured, and ultimately I do think like Ronnie would do something dumb, and then I don't know. I just don't know.
Or
This one's
let's
hard.
throw out
I
a
think
crazy theory. What if she ends up going
Ronnie's Pennywise.
that'd be an insane one. But what if she ends up leaving and she does live? Then they do the time jump that we said that they would do for Will, and we see that Will and Ronnie end up like reuniting in the same place and they both die in the fire.
That would be fucked up, dude. That would be.
Imagine
Oh
that
my
being the
god,
twist.
that would be.
If I
I think
call
that
this,
would be
by the
like.
way, I am the most intelligent being.
I think it's
I
more of
will
a possibility for her being Pennywise than think of
if
that,
that
dude.
happens though, I will literally scream in joy. I will. Like
That would be a raw prediction though. I'll give you that. If you predict that, that would be like a whole nother level like prediction.
it'll be like
Uh,
Death Note levels
but
of
really,
thinking.
yeah. Well, realistically, uh, I think she lives. I think her dad gets her out of there, and I think she lives.
Yeah, I think she's I'm going to say for now I think she lives.
Yeah, for now. There's
So
anything can change though. So
yeah, so for now we'll just say so for now we have Ronnie is living, Marge is living. We both think Rich will die. We both think Will won't die in this season, so we won't see his death.
yeah,
And we both think that well, I think Lily's gonna die and you think Lily's gonna live.
yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
and then what we're all doing the kids, or you want to do the adults?
I feel like the adults are pretty much confirmed to be safe for the most part. I feel like we haven't really
Yeah,
had anything to lead me to believe that they're gonna die. Honestly, the only one I think that could die is Leroy because I think he
Leroy
might.
or Charlotte.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like Charlotte's gonna die. I feel like she's gonna be fine. But also
I don't.
on the other hand though, I do feel like it's a little odd that that they would never mention any idea of a clown, you know?
Mhm.
So part of me wonders, but I'm gonna say for now, I think Charlotte dies, and I think Leroy might die. So I'll say Leroy dies.
Yeah, I think I can see they were dying. I think he does something like heroic, and then he ends up like getting attacked by Pennywise or shot. So,
Yeah, something like that. All right,
but I
so
think that's
that
it, right?
I think that's a
That's,
solid theories for that.
and then that's it basically. I think it's really nothing else for the episode. I think the episode was a banger, and like I can't wait for episode 7. I'm gonna be sad when it ends.
Sorry, what?
I'll be say that.
You cut
I'm
out.
gonna be sad when it ends.
Oh, I'll be sad too. It's gonna be really sad to see the ending of the show, but
This wait, this wait has been worth it.
this
100%.
wait has been worth it. Oh, and I guess let me mention since it is also another thing, I've watched the new episodes for Stranger Things.
Mm.
Um, and the new season 5, it's part 1. Dude,
Mm.
man, these episodes are so long. Like I thought Welcome to Derry's episodes were like a bit long, but damn, you want to hear how long episode 4 was for the show?
An hour. It has to be an hour.
2
An
hours.
hour and like 20. 2 hours.
It was a 2 hours. It was a movie.
Oh, what the? Oh yeah, I'm watching that.
Yeah, so it was 2 hours, literally like, and that's only part 1. So part 2 could still also have like a 2 hour episode, and I think part 3 for sure is going to. So yeah, no, I like they've definitely made the episodes a bit too long. I feel, but I will say, the show's been good. These episodes were really good. They did a lot that I really liked. Only a few things kind of concern me personally with the story, cause I
Mm.
guess I'll just throw it out. since you're not going to watch the show. And here's a spoiler for. Actually, let me just start off by saying, if you haven't watched it, my thoughts on it are, it's really good. You should definitely check it out. I think it has potential to be like the second best season of the show, maybe the best if they actually keep it up. I will say so. It's been very good. I've had mixed feelings on certain things with Stranger Things, but I will say this last season was really good. At least part 1 so far. So now let me get into spoilers real
Mm.
quick. Vecna, I really like Vecna as a villain, but the way they're kind of making me feel, I feel like they're making it kind of seem like he's not the villain and he's being manipulated just because they've been throwing out like little like hints and ideas. And if that's the case, I'm not gonna be happy because I personally really like Vecna as like a villain because like we even see his backstory and he's like all evil as like a kid, and I'm like yeah, that's a good villain. Like you show that he was like psychotic even when he was younger, you know. But I feel like they're kind of going back on it. Also, there's a few like I guess plot holes. I feel like they stated that and then again spoilers, uh he killed his family at the age of 12. That's something they mentioned in the show, right?
Like,
Um,
'cause, yeah.
so now they've kind of shown that he's in high school. He was in high school at some point, but he didn't have powers possibly. I don't get how that makes sense because he's not old enough to be in high school, but he already had his powers. So, like, he was already being experimented at by the age of 12 or so. So it doesn't make sense how he would be in high school at this point. So I don't understand it, but obviously maybe they're like
Mm.
retconning something. So I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I hope that's not what they're doing. But the characters have definitely gotten better screen time, and yeah, no, it's been very good. Again, and then I guess I will say this is my biggest complaint, but there's not really like too much to complain about. My,
Uh,
but I will say this does bother me. The Demogorgons are so mixed in terms of like being able to be like damaged. You see like in one episode where like they're get like the Demogorgons getting like brutally injured by getting stabbed by a wine bottle. Obviously he was stabbed in the
uh,
mouth, so it made sense. But it was being stabbed in like the skin part and it was also getting damaged. And I was like that doesn't make really much sense from what we've seen. And then yeah, literally finale episode, there's like 3 Demogorgons that come out and they're like well not like 3, but there's like a few Demogorgons that come into the military base. But like the first one that comes out, literally there's like at least 20 plus military men all aiming machine guns and shooting the living heck out of it. Doesn't do anything. But a wine glass does? I don't get that. So I feel like the power scaling's got to be fixed a little bit with at least the Demogorgons. But that's like literally the only other complaint I felt I had. Or else though the show has been really good and the characters have been built very well. So yeah, I definitely
uh,
recommend
I
watching
might
it.
watch this. I might watch this in the future. I don't think anytime soon. So you don't have to worry about the spoilers. But uh, I'll watch it in the future. Just like if I'm ever bored, like one day. So
All right. Yeah, so that's what I just wanted to say. Just to give a quick little review on Stranger Things. And then I guess let's go to Zootopia now, right?
yeah.
All right. So, what's your well? Actually, first off, what's your score for the first one, and then what's your score for the second one?
I think the first one was 8.5 or 9. I think this one's like a 9.5, almost a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
I in the second one. I think the second one was better. I think in everything except the music. But even then, the music like for the second one was like really really good. So
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
but no, I think high. I think it has to be 9 highs for the second one. I think like 9.5 or like a high, like almost a 10 out of 10. I saw no. I really saw no nothing bad about the movie. My opinion. I think everything was like done perfectly. Like the music, the characters. I thought the character. I didn't really think they were gonna come up with like another good story, as good as the first one. But like they came up with a good one for this one, and I actually really enjoyed it. I think it was better than the first one, but not by like a lot. But I don't know. I think this one's like a 9, like a 9.5, almost a 10 out of 10. So
Okay. Okay. So my thoughts on it is, I gave the first one like an 8. I liked it, but it wasn't anything that like It was like a great movie, but it wasn't phenomenal for me. Second one is a 9.5. That was amazing. They did such a good job in this movie. The animation is beautiful. The music was actually pretty good. And the characters I think is what carried it for me in this movie. I felt the characters were stronger in this movie.
Yeah.
Like the villain was amazing. I really love the villain. I really liked the villain. Um, I liked uh, I liked their relationship better in this movie. I thought it was more strong, and I felt like they
Mhm.
made the fox like 10 times more funny in this. I don't know if that's just me. I felt he was much more
Oh,
funny than he
that's more
was. Like I
funny.
know he was funny in the first one, but man, he was cracking me up in the second one.
Oh no, he was
And
funny. Yeah.
yeah, and
He
I
knows how to say
oh
jokes at the right moments. My bad.
oh
He knows how to say
definitely.
jokes at the right moment.
I
That's
felt
what makes
that
it funny.
his timing was very well in the movie, and the like I guess like the world building I really enjoyed too. We get to learn more about the world of Zootopia, and
Mhm.
they did the right amount of cameos that like you would want from each characters and stuff, and like you also got to see good development on each like of their personal beliefs. I mean, it's kind of similar to the first one where they have like similar like things, but they
Mhm.
take those things and they kind of expand on it, and that's what I feel like a good sequel should do. Because like I will say, they literally spend no time telling you like waste no time telling you when this takes place. It literally takes place a week after they just did their big like solve, and now like
Oh
they're
yeah, it does.
yeah they did a good job setting it up, and yeah you get to see their dynamics. It's well, um, and Judy's like very anxious to try to find something new, and she's like kind of messing up as a partner. Then you see him as well, like where he's struggling with acknowledging that he actually cares for her. So, and I will say they didn't say that they were together, but oh my god, did it really? Did they've made it as close as they could to really making you like believe that they should be together. And there was people in the
They are
theaters
gonna
that
be
were
together.
literally like awing together, like anytime
All
they had
right.
like a together scene.
They're gonna be together. I think there's no way if they're gonna make another movie and they're gonna be together.
They
There's no
they,
way.
they
I don't see.
better because
I
honestly,
don't
I
ever see
shipped
it.
them. They're cute.
They are. I think it's more. It would be more shocking if they don't. I
I,
think it would be like it would just be weird because look at look at all the like not like teasing, but not like in a weird way, but teasing like in more of like be together, but they're making it seem like they're together while being together.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah. Also, like getting to see his room, his room like compared to hers was really funny because he has like
yeah.
his room is like all messed up and everything, and she even acknowledged it. And yeah, no, I'm excited for the sequel that they teased at the end as well. So
All right, they're making a third one for sure, 100%.
yeah, so honestly, I will say definitely recommend watching the movie. You should definitely check it out. Most
I don't want
likely
to
people have.
go too much into it. I don't want to go too much into it because my sisters watch this, and I know a lot of people haven't seen Zootopia too because it
Yeah,
just came out.
yeah.
But I don't really care. Like but like I said, it's a fantastic movie. They're definitely making a third one. There's just no way. I think, like I said, they tease it at the end. So if you haven't watched it, you would understand. But at the end, they
Oh
do
yeah, there's an.
like a lot.
Oh, by the way, yeah, there's an end credits. Don't stick for that.
Yeah. So, but no, there's gonna be a third one for sure. It's just more of the fact one bit, and I wonder what else they're gonna do with it. But I hope they do make end up making like the hops and oh my God, I always forget the fox. What's
Yeah, I've avoided saying his name this like entire thing because I could not remember for some reason.
that's what I'm saying. I don't. We'll just say fox and the hops. That sounds so
Fox and
weird saying
Hops.
that. It really,
That sounds funny.
but they're definitely. It would be more shocking if they don't end up together. But I hope they do, and then that's it. Like, dude, it's a fantastic movie. Y'all got a banger movie, bro.
Yeah, honestly, it
I
was
was
it
excited
was
to see it, and it was all worth it.
it was definitely worth it. And uh, there was like one scene where it wasn't a scene though, but it was like you know what I'm talking about in the theater. There was like a kid that just like said something in
I
the
was like,
theater.
oh no,
Oh no! He was so
dude, it
concerned.
sounded like the
It was
meme.
so cute. It was so funny. Oh my god. Like he
It
had a
sounded like the
genuine
meme.
reaction to the. Oh yeah, it did. It was hilarious.
Oh.
And then you just hear the parents like shushing him. He's like
Shh. Did I
yeah.
shh? There was a lot of people though. Shocking.
Yeah,
I
honestly,
think
at
very
first
low.
it was pretty empty. We were like, "Oh wow, there's no one really here." And then out of nowhere, it just got really crowded. I'm like, "Oh wow!" And then
Yeah,
I
I thought
mean
it was gonna be packed.
the numbers are
I thought it was
speaking
gonna
for
be packed.
themselves. They've already made their budget back
Yeah, bro.
in just 48 hours. They've literally made I think it was 130% of their budget back from what I
It's because
saw.
the first one was a banger movie, so it was like it was just more of the fact that the second one was gonna be any better, and obviously it's exceeded expectations and it just ended up being even better. So, but yeah, no, I recommend watching it. I loved it. I love Zootopia as it is. So, but the second one just made it like even better. I just want pretty sure we're another couple, which
Sorry,
sucks,
you're
but
cutting out a little bit. What?
uh, I said we're probably gonna have to wait another couple more years. But um, if they made it how they made it with this one, then I have no complaints. So
Yeah, honestly, this movie is the best like Disney movie they've done in a while. So it was really nice to see that. And dare I say it, it might be one of the best. It might be the best Disney sequel they've done. I can't really think of any Disney sequels that hold up as high as this one did. And I'm saying from Disney, not like Pixar.
yeah, what's another sequel that would be like really good?
I can't really think of any because most of them are like just kind of okay to like bad.
I can't think of any.
Yeah, no, I can't think
Huh?
of any. That's why I was saying I think it might be the best one.
Yeah, it has to
Um,
be. Or it could be one of like the best sequels for like a kids movie in terms of it. I think this has a possibility of being it.
I would stay a little further from that just because DreamWorks has made some really phenomenal sequels. But
I think it has a chance to be up there though. Like I
I
think
think
if
it's
they make the third
definitely
one,
been great. And I will say that if they continue the franchise the way they're doing it, it'll definitely be like a beloved franchise.
yeah. I mean, we'll see what they do with the third one. But the second one was really good. So, but again, let's not get too much into it. But
Yeah.
obviously, for a lot of people haven't watched it. But FNAF now, so
Yeah.
I can't
So
wait to see FNAF.
yeah, I'm excited for FNAF 2. I've seen more and more like promotions for it, and I'm getting excited. Obviously, Matt Pat's coming
Mm,
back for this. Like he's gonna be voicing, I think, Toy Bonnie, so I'm excited for that.
mm.
And then Megan Fox is voicing Chica. I haven't seen any promotion for her, but I just want to hear how she's gonna sound as that, cause I just think that's funny. Um,
That was so random. They
it's like
chose Megan Fox.
it's a really random choice. So I'm curious to see if what was the reason for it. If there's like gonna be an answer. We're getting Billy and Stu back in a way because the two actors are gonna be in this movie. Matthew Lillard's gonna be playing Springtrap, and then I don't know
To Matthew Lillard.
who the actor for Billy's gonna be playing. I don't know what role he's doing, but
I didn't know.
I know he's in the movie though. So I'm still excited for FNAF 2. I think that movie's gonna be really good. I think it should be better than the first one. From what I've heard,
It
it
should
has
be.
better kills, which is the only thing that I felt that the first one was missing for me was that we didn't really get to see any like good kills. Like we've only I think there was only like one or two that I could think of that I was like, oh that was awesome. But from what I've heard, they definitely improved on that, and also the fact that we're getting more animatronics, more story, and honestly for me, it's just more Springtrap. I really liked him in the first movie, and I'm excited to see Matthew Lillard play him again.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it though. Like you said, so I want to see how it is. Um,
I think
well,
that's
just
about
I
everything
guess
we've got so far.
I just want to see
So
how. I just hope it is better than the first one. That's what I'll say. It
yeah,
should be. It really should be. But obviously, there's like a tendency to like for a lot of shows or like a lot of movies. My bad that they make like a really good one, a good movie the first time, and then the second.
they just dropped
So
the
I hope this
ball.
is not the case. Yeah. So I hope this is not the case. But I've seen like a lot. I've seen good stuff for it. I've seen the trailers. It looks good. So, and obviously, like I again, like I've always said, I think movie is not really like he never really makes a bad.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard's
Um,
been pretty good with his movies in terms of like quality, in terms of at least fun. You're gonna be entertained no
yeah,
matter
so
what. So, I feel
yeah,
that I'm pretty excited for this one, and yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, this movie was more higher for me than Zootopia, but I think Zootopia is gonna be better just because that one actually caught me off guard. I didn't think it was gonna be better than the
mhm.
first one. That was my honest thought for Zootopia, but
No,
the fact that it
your dad
was,
said the first one was better.
yeah, I thought that was a little crazy. But also, to be fair, he doesn't really remember the movie, so I'm not really taking his word
Oh, that makes
for
a lot of sense. Uh,
full memory. I did do like a rewatch. I didn't rewatch it fully, but I had a video that made me remember all the scenes. And
mhm.
as I was remembering, I was like, yeah, this movie is pretty good. And then this one, I was like, wow, this movie's amazing. Oh, and then
It's not to discredit the first one. The first one is fantastic.
oh yeah, the
Like the
first one's
first one is a good
great, but
movie.
this one just built on everything that they did in the first one, and also,
Yeah.
they also have references to other Disney movies. That's also fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That is true. Yeah, you get to see a lot of them. If you watch a lot of Disney, you see them
yeah,
throughout the movie.
yeah. There's a lot of
But I
cool
don't know.
little Easter eggs, so I thought that was cool.
The only thing I would like I said I'll say is just the music. The music wasn't better in the first one. I think the Try Everything was just way
Oh
better.
yeah, it was a
Not
perfect
way
song.
better, but better. But it's not to say the second one is not good. It's also really good song. I wouldn't be mad if you prefer it over the first one, but I wouldn't agree with you.
I'm not far from it. I'm
I,
not gonna lie to you. I've heard
yeah,
the song a few times. I'm liking it more every time I've heard it. It's really good.
I know. I no, it's really good. I just don't think. I think Try Everything was just. I think like perfect.
Oh
And
yeah,
like even to now, like I still listen to like the song sometimes. So like, but again, the second one fantastic. Shakira always makes a banger music, bro. So it's good. It's a good song regardless of it.
yeah. Um, and I think that's everything
But
we've got for today, right?
yeah, there's really nothing else. We'll just have to. We'll just have to see what happens in the next episode.
Yeah, that's gonna be a brutal one for sure.
I
I'm
know
very
my
scared.
if Rich dies, I might kill myself. Joking, joking. By the way, not to demonetize the video.
Uh,
Please, I'm joking.
just demonetized it already.
Imagine, bro,
Great.
they just cancel our. We just get banned. We just get banned, bro.
Instantly,
I
that
would
would
be
be
so.
sad. Uh,
I'm
um,
joking, by the way. I'm joking. I won't kill myself over the show.
but I mean, there's
Joking.
things to look forward to. There's obviously FNAF, all the movies that are coming out next year, and then Invincible coming out early next year. I'm
Nah.
very excited for
Ooh,
that.
Spider-Man, bro. Spider-Man's not coming out for another year.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be brutal. But I will say we are getting a
no,
lot of movies where honestly I think I can wait because I don't think I would
no,
want
you
it to come
okay.
out this year. We have so much. We have Avengers Doomsday. We got Spider Man Brand New Day. We got Clayface,
Yeah, but
Supergirl,
I think that is true.
The
Yeah,
Odyssey.
I just think, yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I just think this Spider-Man would be like, I think if it's good as supposed to be, I think it would be movie of the year.
Well, I'm just gonna say this.
But
I don't think that this movie could come out the same year Brand New Day comes out. Because if it is the same quality, I just don't feel like Brand New Day is gonna hold that quality. So
I think Brand New Day wouldn't make their money back. I
that's
think
what I'm
I think
saying. That's that's what I'm saying is
uh,
that I don't think they're
uh,
gonna that the movie
well, I
is gonna
know,
be as
but
good as
just
Beyond. So I feel like no matter
it's
what, they
been
have to be separated.
it's gonna be what when it wait, what is it? Into the Spider Verse, right?
Yeah, it comes out in 2027. Well, no, Beyond the Spider Verse.
What Beyond Spider Verse? But wait, when was the last one that came out? It was like
Across.
2022, too, right?
Yeah,
2022, right?
yeah. It's been like
No,
3 years or 4 years.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait longer, bro. Like I wanna see the movie already. I wanna see what. Oh my god.
Yeah, there. Honestly, the build up for this movie has been insane. I'm very excited for
If dude,
this.
it would. I honestly think this could like. I think it has potential to be one of the best movies or one of the best sequels for a Spider-Man movie ever. I also think it has potential to be one of the biggest flops in a movie
Oh my
if
god,
they
if it
don't do this
fails,
right.
it really kills the trilogy.
It kills everything. Like it just kills Spider-Man. Well, not Spider-Man itself, but it kills that Spider-Man specifically. Like everyone
Yeah,
would look at it as a failure.
especially
Like
since like they dropped the ball on the last one, where it's like you made two phenomenal ones and you dropped it at the end.
That's what I'm saying. I'm so scared because it has potential to. I honestly think be the best Spider-Man movie ever.
It
Like
does.
I really think it does. It does, but it also has potential to be like one of the biggest flops in movie history if it doesn't work out how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because you have the last two that were a 10 out of 10 realistically, and well, I mean, what most people could say like a top like they could right behind like Spider-Man 2 in terms of movies.
Best
So
comic book movies.
yeah, it's best comic movie, and it has an argument to be one of the best Spider-Man movies. I don't think it is. I think Spider-Man. Well, we agree Spider-Man 2, right? It is, but again, the last Spider-Man movie had so.
Well, you
But
agree
if
that
this one,
the Spider Verse movies are better. I put Across higher. Into for me is lower than Spider Man 2, but Across is the best, and I think
yeah.
it probably is the
Oh
best
yeah, it is. Yeah.
comic book
Oh
movie
yeah,
they
we do.
we
Yeah, we
have.
did agree. Yeah, we did
Yeah,
agree. That's what I'm saying. It's scary to think of because this movie, if it works out how it's supposed to be, a 10 out of 10, and it could be movie of the year and the greatest Spider-Man movie ever. If it doesn't work out, it could be the biggest flop in movie history. So
yeah, but only
like,
time will tell. So it'll be
I'm gonna
sad to see.
die, bro. Like a
The
year, I
wait
have
is
to wait
brutal
another year
though,
for this.
but we have a lot
Wait, hold on.
coming. So
Let me see when hold on. What was the last one? What was the name of the last one that came out? Spider-Man. What?
Across the Spider Verse.
When that come out? All right. I don't want to look at the cast. It came out 2023. Oh, okay, so that long.
When did it
And
come
we
out?
would be waiting for it in 2023.
Oh, okay, 2023.
We would be waiting 4 years for this movie to come out, basically.
Yeah. But I think that's everything we've got for today. Thank you for watching these videos. Please like and subscribe and let us know what we could do to improve these podcast videos. We really appreciate the views we get. The Hazbin Hotel one actually surprised me, especially since it was on Thanksgiving. But we're very thankful for everything you've given
100%.
us. And I think that's everything we got, correct?
Yeah, at 100,000 subscribers, we'll give away the car. So just imagine that.
uh,
But
yeah.
I
So
think that's it, though.
thank you for everything and have a good one.
Peace.